Hey, this your boy DJ Cola, Speakeasy Entertainment, coming your way with love, education, entertainment, information, and news that I came across. And I just want to share with you guys for you to be alert of what's going on in the United States. Sometimes you ask yourself questions. Why do people think the way they think? Why do people react the way they react? And why do people do things that they do? Now, this is especially for those who live in the U.S. who are either permanent resident card holders, people who have either filed for their green card, filed for some form of work authorization, or have gone through an interview and are still waiting for immigration to send them a response in the mail. Now, if you watch this video, your mind will be blown. But if you watch it and you like it, guess what? Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button so we will be able to bring you more of these news just to give you an alert information on what to do when these things happen. And sometimes you'll be sitting down waiting and you don't know why your papers have taken so long. It's your boy DJ Cola, Speakeasy Entertainment. I love you, but God loves you more. Peace out.
The U.S. Attorney's Office is asking anyone who might have had their immigration paperwork lost in the mail to call them.
They say a former post office employee in Utah was intentionally destroying some of those documents within the mail. Fox 13's Adam Herbetz joins us with a close look at the case. Adam, this is bizarre that people thought this mail was just mysteriously disappearing, and now we know the truth.
Yeah, Bob Kelly, prosecutors say a 77-year-old woman from West Jordan used her job at the post office for years to destroy people's mail. These are immigrants who were trying to stay here and work here legally, but in some cases, it cost them their job. 77-year-old Diana Molyneux did not answer the front door at her home in West Jordan, but according to federal documents, she is unemployed after losing her job at the U.S. Post Office and getting hit with criminal charges.
I pray for her. I really do.
Prosecutors have reached out to 181 potential victims who had their immigration paperwork destroyed, some in Utah, some in Nevada.
I personally think she knew what was in those envelopes.
These tracking numbers all went to the same spot and then just stopped.
They all went to the same spot, yes.
Eloisa Mendoza says she worked with about 60 victims in Elko, Nevada.
It's really difficult for me to really understand why she would do something like that. Issues, personal issues.
Mendoza says without a green card proving that the victims are legal residents entitled to work in the United States, some lost their jobs. Others had to pay more than $1,000 in fees.
I saw the emotion, the stress, the nightmare that these people went through. And sometimes I think, did she ever think of that?
The latest defense attorney representing the suspect has not returned our calls. According to a handwritten letter filed earlier this year, Molyneux asked for and was granted a new attorney, accusing federal defender Carlos Garcia of having a conflict of interest. Quote, English is attorney's second language. This mail is about his family members, friends, relatives, his people.
It brings up a lot of red flags. I do not know her, so I really cannot say is she racist or not.
Mendoza told us that even though most of the victims were Hispanic, she believes there are also immigrants who come from other countries like Russia and the Philippines. Right now, the suspect does not have a court date because of COVID-19. Live in Salt Lake City, Adam Herbetz, Fox 13 News, Utah.